What's up, YouTube? Today I was going to make a video about the top 5 illustration rares of Chaos Rising, but I realized that that's a totally redundant, overplayed, and boring video that could basically be played out in 5 seconds. You've got Froakie, Taurus, and Pharos, Xerneas, and Metang. Those are your top 5 illustration rares of Chaos Rising that you should be trying to chase. It's outside of the main Gold, Greninja, and Mega Greninja chase cards. There you go. Wrap that up. No, no, guys. I was recently watching a video about the collapse of the sneaker reseller market, and I couldn't help but see the insanely strong parallels to a lot of modern Pokemon YouTubers. It's people sitting in front of a camera with boxes and boxes and boxes of cards, not cards, sneakers, complaining that nobody wants to buy the sneakers for 3 times asking. And they look exactly like these modern Pokemon YouTubers, right? And, and how many Pokemon YouTubers got into the game in the past 2 or 3 years, or got into the game during COVID? How many people are here today, gone tomorrow, trend chasers? Because I honestly think that this hobby went from interesting, nostalgia, love of the game, joy, to a total toxic cash grab. And I think that that toxic cash grab attracts like the reseller crowd, the hustler crowd. But when these people get into something, they pump it. They pump it to oblivion with the scalping, the reselling, the market manipulation, the crazy fighting at the restock, the drama, and all the nonsense. And I'm not a financial advisor, but there's kind of a limit to people's patience for how much stuff gets pumped. That's the truth. I'm going to tell y'all that this is why I vibe with Pokemon. I opened up base set cards when I was a kid, played Fire Red, Leaf Green, Pokemon Crystal, Diamond and Pearl, whatever. I tragically didn't get to play Hoenn because my Ruby Red copy broke like very early on into the game, and I only have gotten to revisit Hoenn as an adult. My brother had Sapphire and Emerald. He got to play him, and I would like sneak onto his games when I could, but my Ruby Red copy broke, man. It was heartbreaking. But I'm just playing through Ruby Red now today, and I'm at the Elite Four. It's been a vibe. But yeah, Pokemon is a complete toxic cash grab, and I just want to ask the community, what's your top priority in Pokemon? Is it enjoying the nostalgia of Pokemon, or is it getting a return on your investment? Is it creating cards and getting tens? Is it money? Because I got back into this to enjoy the nostalgia of Pokemon and to collect and enjoy the game, enjoy the collecting hobby. And I have pivoted to wanting to try to grade cards to make money. You know what I mean? I've pivoted to like, how could I do a YouTube content thing and somehow gain a following and like do this as like some kind of money making thing, right? Which is stupid. You know what I mean? Should just be doing it for love of the game, and it should not be all about money. And I think it's become such a toxic cash grab. I know people say like it's a children's card game, it's a hobby. It's not though. The mystique is gone. I think in the early 2000s, if we as kids had Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, TCG Player, and eBay comps, the mystique would have been so beyond gone. Everybody knows you're opening the pack to get the card, to grade in a 10, and sell it. Kids will like Pokemon, but they're not going to be like kids like us. Like, what kid? Kids, nerds. Kids who want to be little like investor hustlers are going to be the ones that are into Pokemon. It's way too much of a toxic cash grab. And I know, I just feel like, look, I'm not a financial advisor, but I feel like it's virtually impossible for this to last. What I've been doing because I want Pokemon to crash is I've actually been leveraging myself and buying in more. Like I've been like, all right, man, I'm gonna just leverage myself. I'm gonna start buying tons of cards, grading tons of cards. I'm gonna go heavy with the money. And I bet if I buy in, it'll finally crash. But no, it just seems like it's just gonna. Don't you know? Pump it up. You've got to pump it up. Don't you know? So maybe you should never doubt Pokemon. I don't know, but yeah, is this hobby not becoming redundant and like ridiculous and boring to everybody? Because I'm thinking about just packing up the bags and bouncing. But yeah, that's all. Sunday morning rants from the Poke Purist.